to be careless, but we in a demon world, so you know you can't just fear it. Seeing shit for what it is, and these niggas ain't tryna hear it. And us angels, we don't like that, so you know we gotta slay it. Coming hard no matter what it is, you know we gotta do it. And it's be so wavy, bopping my head, you know I be fluid. She was bopping her head, kept it going, know that shit was stupid. Only for my queen, you know what it is, you know that we keep it. And we don't set bang on the scene, kept it going, cause you know I'm true to me. And I keep it P. Made a couple brands, so you know I'm moving up, protecting what I got, cause I'm investing into me. And we do some numbers, so you know a nigga made a scene. This is how I flow, I'm flowing through the esoteric. And they can't fuck with me and tryna hear it. I be flowing through the stars where these niggas down here, they fear it. And you can see how they be careless. And I'm back up on the beat, I'm on my feet, I came to split some head toes. And why these spirits moving weird, you know they mad. Just listen to a few words, man, and now you know you sheep. Fuck, so take your power back individually. You might listen to my bars and the next day you moving clean. Damn. And now you tapping in, that's creatively. This is how I spin my game through 2-1, now you in your lane. And I do this for the teachers, man, I'm not into the fans. So I keep it pushing for the wisdom, no, I'm never late. Pushing. And we keep it fluid, kept it mashing, man. I cast a spell up on the mic so my listeners get to use it. And I'm coming hard, my words direct, there's no confusion. Like the people in the shadows ruling for amusement. I got a message, so my throat chakra I use. Horsepower and the frequency, just listen to the music. 432 is how we coming, I abuse it. Subconscious habits to be strong, you gotta change it. You can play that face, and even if you try to fake it, so you gotta tap in, man, and watch that shit awake. Expansion and contraction, yeah, my spirit be a sensation. And we keep it cool, no, we never less, never. They call us blessed, but you know we know about the trend. And we'll never be less, but you know we shut the pillars down. And we keep it going, start a couple esoteric crowns. We're restricted in the spirit realm and help me manifest a power. In the meaning of Aquarius we created in the metaphysical, I balance all the scales.
Usually, you know, I always do pre-recorded. If you're new to the channel, I do pre-record all the time. But I'm in a different geographical location right now, so I decided to come live with y'all and maybe do the live or do the polls or do the spread while I'm on live. And I will be splicing it up and uploading it as a pre-recorded video onto the channel for the collective from our Librans out there and my Aquariuses. So if you're a Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Progress, make sure I'll check that out. I'll be posting that onto the Rumble later on and the YouTube later on. And I'll be doing the same with Aquarius. So make sure y'all don't miss out on that. Gems. If you're looking for your yearly predictions though, as well, just to mention, if you're looking for your yearly predictions 2024, all signs is done on both channels, Rumble and YouTube. Y'all can check that out. There is a playlist on both platforms, and you can just check that out for yourself here. So we're gonna get straight into it. For Aquarius here, we have the 6 of Cups. I do see pleasure. We have the 5 of Swords. I do see defeat. I do see some change. Could be a change in mind. Maybe some change in thought forms. The way you think about certain things, the way you perceive certain things is changing. For some of y'all Aquarians out there. Shout out to my Aquariuses. Sun, Moon, Ascendant. And get right into it. Short, sweet, and quick. Oh, and before I do, actually, let me record this, but I need to record it for my Aquariuses. So before we even get into it crazy, let me just make sure I'm recording here for my Aquarius. That way you don't miss it. That way I can pre-upload it for you guys. Let's get right into it here. So I want that to be like so. Okay, there you go. That in there. I'm gonna exit that and make sure I'm recording here. All right, we're good to go. Let's do this. So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Progress. We're gonna tap into January 2024. This is your reading here, and we're gonna be looking at a little bit of the situation, a little bit of the circumstance. What you need to know, what you need to overcome. The best path for you to walk down and things of that nature. Shout out all my people on Rumble. Shout out all my people on YouTube. And got into Aquarius. I'm hearing that light will be shined on certain situations here, Aquarius. Just want to make sure Things are good. Let me make sure this deck is up for you real quick. I don't want to shuffle the things backwards, so this side is just backwards. All right, we're good. We're cool. I don't have my usual altar cloth, so like this table that I'm using is a little slippery. So maybe it might be a little loud too, but it's because it's on glass. What? No worries. We're done the shuffle soon. Show me Aquarius in January 2024. This month, collective energy for Aquarius. What's Aquarius going to look like? Show me the situation and circumstances for Aquarius. Beautiful. Hope all my Aquarians out there are doing well, staying strong, staying healthy. Hope you have a good holiday season. Usually the camera position, y'all can see the spread. But you get to see my face today. All right, let's get right into it. Hope all you guys are doing well. Stay healthy. Aquarius energy for January. Splitting. January. Aquarius. First position, we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. The position of the one is represented within the past, right? And when we see the Ten of Wands, I feel this is you taking the ultimate action towards your status or stability, creating a foundation for yourself here. But see, the Ten of Wands I'm really getting is like, you're complete. You took all the action you could have necessarily taken towards certain things within your life, maybe with your this could have something to do with creativity. But I think you've taken the action that you needed here in order for yourself to move forward, in order to create a sense of stability around the things that you do and the actions that you take, right? And I think that's the main underlying layer here is creating stability, right, for the actions that you're taking. And allowing that sense of stability to become a sense of status, right? A new sense of status, things of that nature, in your career, within a business, within a relationship, whatever the case may be, right? It's never just a love and relationship reading or a business and career reading, this is a life reading. So I do feel like the steps and actions that you took did possibly fulfill you into the way where it was very holistic, to where you were able to create a sense of foundation based upon something you were taking action in. This is Sag energy, so this could be taking action with a trip, with travel. This could be internal travel. You know, this is awakening your inner fire as well. Maybe you've been doing a lot of going within, Aquarius, a lot of self-discovery here, and that's the actions you've been taking, right? Because that is a reference to internal travel, and that self-discovery allowed you to physically take the right actions, or understand or understand to know to take the right actions that you need to do, that you need to take in order to create the sense of stability here, or foundation for yourself. Very nice. And that's what I think is allowing you to move forward here, because you've taken the actions that you've necessarily needed to. Position 2, we have the Universe card. Very, very big energy here. Major Arcana coming out as your energy. Aquarius rising, I'm one of you guys. Shout out to our Aquas. We have the Universe here in position 2. And I think this action that you've been taking, for a lot of you guys, could be creativity, right? Could be creativity. And it has something to do with what you want to create within your own worldview, right? How the actions you've been taking is in correspondence to the world that you want to build, or the world or the life you want to live, right? It's yours. It's within your own personal universe in some way, shape, or form. I think you're kind of cultivating your own world here, cultivating your sense of belonging within the world as well. And you're doing that with action. I think you're really placing yourself within the world based upon the actions that you know you need to take in order to curate the sense of stability and foundation, right, around this thing that you got going on, which could be just relatively just the actions that you've taken, or it could be some creative endeavor or something. This could have something to do with teaching as well. With Sag energy there, this is spiritual, this is meaning and reasoning. This could be teaching, an aspect of teaching that you're kind of moving forward with. Because that's something you love to do, and that's how you're finding your place and stabilizing your place in the world. Could be through teaching in some way, shape, or form. Position 3, the hidden influence. We have the 7 of Discs. This is the failure card, Aquarius. Remember, this is your January reading as well. So this is very the macro energy of what you may have going, what you may be going on, right? So there may be other things within throughout January that you may be dealing with, but like the holistic picture of this right here is this energy. So whatever circumstances, situations, the micro that you may be dealing with here is still in relation to the collective energy of January, right? So throughout the month, it's really taking actions on things that can kind of position you within the world. And I think the hidden influence of the 7 of Discs here, the failure card, I think this is past failures allowing you to succeed in a way that it's like you knew was coming. It's like the influence was failure of the old status that allowed you to succeed, right? It takes failure in order to succeed, in order to move forward, right? I think a lot of you guys understand that, Aquarius. I think you guys done a lot of things before, or had a lot of careers, or a lot of different ways of, a lot of different formations of status, right? And you're really seeing that now. So I think I think you've understood which actions and what passion and creativity you need to move forward with meaning and reasoning that can position you within the world and create a sense of stability and foundation here, right? And as an Aquarius, that thing might be extremely unique to you. And I think you're really moving forward now based upon what you've learned, like learning from your failures here, right? I think you've had a lot of jobs, a lot of things within your environment that you thought would work, didn't work. And I think that's taught you the actions that you need to take and how you need to move in order to position yourself within the world. Oh, nice. We have a Magician here. Nice. Very strong energy. We have 2 major arcanas coming out already. Very strong energy, very potent energy. Aquarius, we have the Magus or the Magician in position 4. Position 4 here, though, is obstacles that may need to be overcome. And the Magician in position 4 is very interesting. Okay, so, this is what I'm getting here. With the Magician in position 4 and the Universe in position 2, your current energy is the Universe. But I do feel like you have this Magician energy. You're able to utilize within your environment and kind of alchemize certain things in accordance to your will, right? In order to move forward, you have the Magician energy. And because it's in position 4, it's obstacles to overcome. Is very significant because I'm really feeling like the message here is don't get in the way of the universe. You can do what you got to do to exert your will, right, in alignment to the highest good, right, and position yourself in all the ways you can that you know you can within your environment, within the tools and obstacles that you have within your world, and put it together so you can position yourself well within the world. But the message here with the Universe card is let the universe do its part. Let the universe position you, right? So it's like not taking control over things you can't control. You get what I'm saying? With the Magician here. Like certain things you may run into, Aquarius, that you can't control, but it's the universe showing up for you, showing it to you and allowing you to learn from it. And it's like you have to be the Magician in that sense. You have to learn from it in order for it to work for you. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's not forcing things in accordance to your will, but it's positioning yourself the way you need to be. And when things do or don't work out, you let the universe play its role, and it's a sign from the universe here. That's your energy. You're You're the magician, but not just the magician. You're working with the universe, right? So it's like don't let yourself get in your own way with the magician who's trying to control things that are kind of out of your control. You see what I'm saying? It's like let that saying when they say let go, let God, right? So it's like you control yourself, your position, what you can in your life, but there's certain things that you have to let play out. And that's the power of the co-creator, is understanding that the universe has its own time, has its own positioning for you as well. You can try to do certain things and put yourself in certain situations as much as you can, but do it without force, because some things, like, you gotta really put yourself, you gotta really put yourself in that position and trust that the universe has your back when you're doing the right actions that are in alignment to what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? So when you're taking the right actions and you're positioning yourself and putting things in place the way they need to be, there's nothing else you have to do but trust. And that's the energy of the universe there. Position 5, we have the worry card. 5 of this. This is Taurus, Mercury. For some of you guys, this is in position 5. This is in our position of, it's in our position of other people's perspectives, right? For some of you guys, it could be a Taurus in your life that's a little worried. That there could be a Taurus in your life that maybe is worried about the way you guys communicate. Taurus can be significant in your chart. There could be a Taurus worried about the world that you're curating, right? That has them a little emotionally uncomfortable in some way, shape, or form. Maybe overanalyzing a situation. If Taurus is significant in your life, if you have anyone in your life that's a Taurus, maybe they're not too sure the world that you're wanting to build for yourself, right? They're placing in your world and things that you've taken action on, things of that nature, which is very significant, right? Very significant. So we do have, that's position 5. In position 6, we have game. Very interesting here, this spread. Aquarius, very interesting. I feel like you're going down a very strong path, a very courageous path. I think you're taking the actions towards something that is something that you're very motivated to take action on. There's something that you want to do, whether it's travel with the Sag energy here. Maybe it's some sort of travel that's creating your foundation. You know, maybe there's work overseas for some of you guys, Aquarius. And this might have someone, maybe particularly a Taurus in your life, a little bit worried about, maybe a little bit emotionally uncomfortable about how this situation is going, maybe based upon what you want to get or what you want to do in life. Maybe it's a significant partner, a significant other, a friend, right? That's a little bit worried about maybe the connection here, because it is in position 5 of emotions. So maybe they're worried about the world you're building and not being able to be in your world emotionally for some of you guys. The Magician is in position 4. Don't be too aggressive in asserting your energy, right? We got Game in position 6. You're really focused on expanding your finances, expanding your status, creating a routine around these things, right? Things that make sense to you. This is balance in your foundation, your status, with your passions, the way you communicate, what you emotionally connect to, right? This is expansion within your relationships. The Gain card is a very strong card here, guys. Especially in position 6, that's the path for you to walk down. It's saying focus on all of these things. Focus on the expansion of your relationships, your status, your passions, creativities, your emotions, right? It's like I think that's what this energy here is doing. This is why you're in your own world. I think because you know that within your world, this thing that you're taking action on, or you want to do, you're moving forward with, can bring you this expansion towards your finances here, towards your status, towards your emotional foundation, and even your relationships here, deeper connection, and things of that nature. The outcome card, we do have the 8 of Discs, so a lot of earth energy here. And this is going to be you spending time, because you're expanding in the way that is very expansive within your status and your foundation. I think this is you going to be spending a lot of time in, and this is the outcome of walking that 9 of Discs and that gain energy. I think it's going to be spending time figuring out and being practical towards certain opportunities that come to you, certain situations you place yourself in, right? I think this is going to be spending a lot of time within this thing as well, within this job, within this career, within this creativity that you've done and position, put yourself in. I think you're spending a lot of time in it, and you're learning how to create a routine around it. So if this is something new that you know you can take a lot of action on, it's like you're learning to develop a routine based upon curating your own universe, understanding how to co-create with the universe, understanding this new sense of status and this growth in your status and foundation, maybe even travel. This could be a new location with the 9 of Discs. Your travel can expand the way you also make money here. So that could be a big reason on why you're developing new routines surrounding this thing, right? Or what you got going on here. So it's very significant. As we end off that reading, Aquarius, for January 2024, I'm going to pull a mystery card for you from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. That's going to give us the confirmation we need and kind of tie everything together in right now as we close out. Things like that. Of course, it happens when we're doing the Aquarius reading. You guys are very powerful with the electricity and things of that nature. How you guys end up doing all that, the Zeus energy and things of that nature. We just got clear with this Mercury retrograde too, so it's a lot of weird technical issues that's been going on as well. It's okay though. I think that's perfectly fine. We're back at it. So we're gonna close out here. We have the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Hearts, 3 of Swords. Sorry, 3 of Swords, and this I feel like this is moving forward from things that no longer serve you, from things that weren't emotionally fulfilling here. And I think that's why you decided to take the right actions and curate the universe that you're looking to build and looking to curate. Because you see the 3 of Swords, this is unfulfillment. This can be a lot of unfulfillment due towards past, relationships as well, if you guys resonate with the relationship side of things. But I do feel like you're moving forward from that, right? And I do feel like you're curating your own world. That way you can attract that of this similar nature, right? So very significant here. It's our confirmation card. For a lot of you guys, if this is a relationship, you have justice as well. So you're balancing the scales within yourself, right? You're balancing the scales within yourself. So what was it? Maybe what you meant as unfulfilling before, or no emotional connection. I think you're balancing the scales yourself and positioning yourself in a way that you can have a fulfilling life, fulfilling lifestyle. Without the requirement of any external places and things. You're doing what you can for yourself in your own world here to kind of bring you your own fulfillment. For a lot of you guys, I think this has to do with your career, just life in general. As far as relationships and things of that nature, you could be moving forward. You could have took action on a relationship here that allows you to build build your world, come together with you to build this universe or position you in the world a little bit easier, maybe together. How you thought towards past relationships maybe were kind of unsuccessful. Maybe you had a different mindset towards relationships in general. As a Horn of Confirmation goes, maybe you've had different mindsets towards relationships in general, and that's changing right now. I think that perception has changed for you. I do see you don't get in your own way, don't kind of control everything. Certain things you can't control. Let it be. The universe is playing its part here as the co-creator for you. For a lot of you guys, relationships, there may be a Taurus that's significant here, maybe a Virgo that's a little worried about you. Maybe worried about this connection based upon you building this universe, building this world. You know, separation is a strong thing, especially with that fire energy. I think you're very passionate and very motivated toward what you want to build and what you want to see, or where you want to place yourself within the world, right? Which is very significant. Best path for you to walk down is the 6 of discs, the gain energy. This is expansion within your status, expansion within your material, your wealth, ways to communicate, expansion of your emotions. And I think you're expanding all this and creating a routine around this, because I do feel like you're moving towards things that you love, appreciate, and value, right? Whether it's a career, whether it's a relationship or not. And it's important to create a routine around certain things that you do love or appreciate, right? Especially if it's career, because in order for you to be consistent, you need to have that maintenance, right? You need to have that persistency, you need to have that consistency. And the 8 of discs, you're going to be thinking a whole lot about that, spending a whole lot of time in this new status, spending a whole lot of time in this new routine, and how you want to present yourself in the world. So shout out to you, Aquarius. As we close out here for Aquarius, I appreciate you guys. As always, I'm watching from afar and I'm rooting for you. You know that. And as always, you are the most important part of this channel. Shout out to my Rumble viewers as well. I've had a lot of you guys here popping on Rumble. To be honest, we might have had more rumblings and more folks on YouTube, which is nice to see. It's very interesting, you know, the way these algorithms and things of that nature be working. But as we close out here, if you guys have any last questions that you want to pull a poll for, if you're new,
I gotta move clean, I am see knowing better, cause I gotta do right, G, you know me. And I had to build it up just for my team and my family. Kept it going on my feet, 10 to 20 toes, man, you know it, G. And that's just how I'm coming, man, you know I'm true to me. I had to set the plan, didn't know I was executing me. And if you don't see me presented in the present, might not be the time, I'll be walking divinely alive. 777, seeing all my paths, you know I'm fly. And I'm flying with the angels, man, it's saw time. MC Triple 3, I'm rapping on the beat, it's also coming here. And they don't know about the boom.